All right. This is just ridiculous. So, In-N-Out Burger is banning employees from wearing masks unless you're sick. And the only way you can do it, even if you're sick, is if you have a doctor's note. Because why? I fail to see what's the big deal about wearing a mask. Ugh. It's not like why is it that someone who's conscientious of their own health or of other people's health is somehow a bad thing? But anyway, it turns out it's in 5 states, and I don't know how extensive In-N-Out Burger is, so I don't know if those are the only 5 states they're in. I've just read the title so far. So let's get to the article. The In-N-Out Burger chain will bar employees in 5 states from wearing masks unless they have a doctor's note, according to internal company emails leaked on social media. In the memo announcing new guidelines for Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, Texas, and Utah workers, the fast food chain pointed to the importance of customer service and the ability to show our associates smiles and other facial features while considering the health and well-being of all individuals. Okay, so then if that's what's stopping them is that you can't see the smile. They have masks where you can see through. It's still a mask, but you can actually see through the material. So you can still see the smile. This is what people have been advocating from the beginning. So deaf and hard of hearing people can still see people's lips. So that's a workaround. Because if you're considering the health and well-being of all individuals, you're not. You're absolutely not. Because what if you don't know you're sick and the customer is immunocompromised? Now, in theory, that person should be wearing a mask, yes, but sometimes they're dunderheads. So, like my neighbor, who we just had this conversation about literally today. So, if that's your case, then employees wearing masks should be a good thing. Why is seeing smiles important? You can tell by a person's eyes. You see it scrunch up. You can see a smile. You do not need to actually see teeth. But anyway, the policy, which goes into effect August 14th, applies to all In-N-Out employees in those states, except for those who need to wear masks or other protective gear for job duties that require it, like painting. Employees could face disciplinary action, including being fired if they do not comply, the memo says. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything about them themselves being sick, which, if that's the case, that they're not, then good God, what is wrong with you? Anyway. Or what about if the air quality sucks? I was sitting at home doing nothing and I could not breathe because the air quality was so bad from the Canadian wildfires. And I was just sitting there. I wasn't doing anything. I was inside at home. Could a mask have helped me? Probably. But it didn't occur to me until the air quality got better and I was suddenly able to breathe that might have been the issue. So what if someone knows that the air quality sucks and wants to, I don't know, breathe? So far, this is not saying anything about a doctor's note. I saw on the summary that a doctor's note was okay. I'm not seeing that so far. California and Oregon both have laws in place preventing employers from banning masks. So I guess In-N-Out Burgers in California and Oregon as well. It is not the first time that the chain, based in California, has clashed with health experts over safety measures that were first put into place as deaths from COVID-19 skyrocketed during the pandemic. In October 2021, several In-N-Out locations in California faced fines or were temporarily closed because the burger chain refused to enforce COVID-19 vaccination rules. You know, I remember once somebody saying how In-N-Out Burger is the best burger ever. Yeah, if I'm ever in a position to try it, this is a good reason to stay the hell away. Because really, we care about the health and safety of the individual, but you're not forcing COVID-19 vaccinations? Exactly how do those two equate? You won't enforce COVID-19 vaccinations. You won't let employees who do care about their health and the health of the people around them to wear masks. Exactly where do you where is this mystery concern about people's health? Because I'm not seeing it so far. A company customer service representative confirmed the accuracy of the new mask guidelines with the Associated Press Wednesday. In-N-Out's press contact did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The new guidelines are facing pushback from public health officials like infectious disease specialist Dr. Judy Stone. Requiring a doctor's note is also a burden in terms of time and money. Many people don't have a primary care physician or one who is readily available, Stone wrote in a column for Forbes this week. And requiring proof of a disability might be considered a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. I'm going to say yes, depending on how one interprets masking as a request for accommodation. Stone also pointed to statistics from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which notes that 6 in 10 adults have a chronic disease, increasing their risk for severe COVID-19. In-N-Out workers in California and Oregon also have new mask guidelines set to go into effect August 14th, according to a separate leaked company memo. But in contrast to the other states, California and Oregon employees will still be able to choose to wear a mask in stores. Those masks must be a company-provided N95 mask, the memo says, adding that employees who wish to wear different masks must provide a valid medical note. Okay, that's just ridiculous. N95 masks are the best there is. Why the hell would anybody want to wear a different mask for medical reasons? If you're going to want to wear a different mask, it's going to be because you want to be fashionable. It has nothing to do with medical reasons. Okay, and if you're providing N95 masks to the employees in California and Oregon, why are you banning them in these other 5 states? Why not provide N95 masks for those who want to wear them in those states? This is so stupid. Both memos note that policies are subject to local health regulations and that the company will continue to evaluate accommodation for its guidelines. Well, that's very wishy-washy. Oh yes, we don't want you wearing masks unless the health department forces us to. What? No, it's like you're basically doing this as throwing a bone to right-wingers saying, oh, look at us, see, we're not part of the woke agenda. but yet making it really, really easy to wear a mask, I guess. All you have to do is have the health department pass guidelines that you're following. What? Yeah, this sounds very wishy-washy. It's like they want to appease the right-wingers who are dead set against masking because reasons, but yet they also don't want to really stop people from wearing masks. It's just so weird. So very, very weird. I really don't know what to make of that anymore. Anyway, that is all I have for that article. That was the end of the article, and so with that, that is the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.